final. It's swinging London, miniskirts, the Beatles. Dad surveyed the scene. The football fans with their brightly coloured rosettes and wooden rattles covered in ribbons, the old men in flat caps, the young men in long fur coats and top hats, some in strange antique army uniforms. There were girls in tiny dresses, some covered in black and white zigzags, others with orange flowers, one with mirrors. "People are staring at us," muttered Lucy. "They think our clothes are weird." "They're not weird," said Mum, "just a bit ahead of their time." "Look at these cars," sighed Dad. "MGs, Rovers, Rolls Royces, Jaguars, Triumphs. I don't know about the rest of you, but I could live like this." "And I would rather," said Lucy, "freeze to death in the Ice Age and be eaten by a mammoth that thought I was an ice lolly than wear a miniskirt." By now, they had reached the turnstiles. "Tickets, please," said the man in the kiosk. "Tickets?" Dad gasped. "We don't have any tickets." "Tickets?" Mum wailed. "What will we do?" "No tickets, no entrance," said the man in the booth. "Step aside, please, and let legitimate ticket holders pass." The children followed Mum and Dad as they moped back into the street. "What will we do now?" said Mum. "Save the world," suggested Jem. "I do have a plan. You see, Commander Pott, the man who first restored Chitty Chitty Bang Bang—" "Commander Caractacus Pott is a very busy man," said Dad. "He's probably busy doing secret work of national importance. We couldn't disturb him. Let's just enjoy the match." "That's just it. He's here at the match. We saw him. All we have to do is—" Psst! A man in a Union Jack bowler hat was hissing at them from behind a lamp-post. "Want to buy a ticket?" "We certainly do," said Mum. "We want 5. "Only got 2. "Oh," said Mum. "Never mind. Lucy and I will watch the match. Dad can look after Jem and little Harry." "Or a better idea," said Dad. "Jem and I will go to the match, and you look after Lucy and little Harry." "Or what about—" "If it's no trouble," interrupted the bowler hat man, "could we settle the money matters first and your family problems later? It's 2 guineas per ticket." "2 guineas?" said Mum. "That's £2 and 10 pence. That's so cheap." "2 guineas each, mind," said the man. In 1966, £4.20 was a lot of money, but to Mum and Dad it sounded like next to nothing. Last time they'd gone to a football match they'd paid 10 times that, and England hadn't even won the World Cup. Their chests swelled at the thought that suddenly they were rich. If £4.20 could buy you 2 tickets for the World Cup final, then the £20 note in Mum's purse was probably enough for a luxury family holiday. "Honestly," said Dad, "we'll give you twice that. More! Here's a tenner." He whipped a £10 note out of his pocket while the man slid a pair of World Cup final tickets out from under the crown of his bowler. But when he caught sight of Dad's money, the man snarled. "What do you call that?" "I call it a £10 note," said Dad. "Keep the change." "A £10 note?" said the man. "Why, it's hardly bigger than a postage stamp. Who's this hairy geezer on the back?" "That is Charles Darwin." "Charles Darwin? Where's Her Majesty the Queen?" "Here on the front. Look." "That big old boiler? That's not Her Majesty. Her Majesty's a slip of a girl. That is not a tenner." "It certainly is," said Dad. "Look, it says so." "Saying so doesn't mean it is so. I've got a parrot can say so. That doesn't make it legal tender. A parrot's a parrot and money is money. This—" He pulled a piece of paper the size of a tablecloth decorated with a picture of the Queen as a pretty young woman, "is money, and that," he pointed to Dad's banknote, "is a very small portrait of a Victorian scientist. That's all. I'm not swapping World Cup final tickets for that. You must be mad." Dad was frantic. He had to have those tickets. He rummaged through his wallet. "Would you take a credit card?" He held out his credit card for the man to see. The man gave the small square of blue plastic a look so withering that Jem was amazed the card didn't curl up from pure shame. "Oh, of course I'll take that," he smirked. "Why, of course I will. The moment I got a hold of these tickets for the most important game of football ever played, I thought to myself, I wonder, will anyone ever swap them for a small piece of plastic such as I can pick my teeth with or use as a bookmark? That was my dream, but I never dared hope that my dream would come true." Dad looked hopeful until Lucy whispered, "Just to be clear, Dad, he's being sarcastic." "Oh," said Dad, "that's a pity. What about a cash machine?"